She would do this all day if I let her. It's a little bit harder driving down the road, right? I am standing here in front of the Platte River, just outside of Kerney, Nebraska, getting ready to go on a pretty incredible adventure brought to you from my Patreons, supporters. Because of them, you guys are going to be able to see a pretty amazing Disney attraction all the way up here in Nebraska. Come on, let's go. Probably thinking to yourself, Rick, what are you talking about? A Disney attraction all the way up in Nebraska? What, does Disney sponsor the fish food here so you can feed the fish in this river? No, but that would be sweet. Check this out. You could actually feed the fish in the river. But I don't see any fish down there today. No, what we're here to see today is a museum dedicated to travel. All the Western travel from the Eastern United States is within this pretty awesome museum. I'm going to show you guys here in just a few minutes. They're not quite open yet. I got here 30 minutes a little bit early. I can't even talk it so early. Let me show you around the outside before we venture in, and I'll tell you a little bit about this place. First thing that comes to mind that I want to tell you is it's extremely cold out. It feels like wintertime. I think it's 37 degrees out this morning. And I called home yesterday, and I think one of my friends told me that it was 97 degrees at home. So this is a big difference from Florida. Okay, from my understanding, from past visits to this place, I was told from employees within here that the Walt Disney Company helped sponsor this entire attraction out here in the middle of Nebraska. As a matter of fact, in the spots where, Test Track and Mission Space sit, used to be other attractions at Epcot. And when those attractions were taken down for the modern day Test Track and Mission Space, a lot of the scenes and stuff within those attractions were moved in here. At least a lot of the, not the animatronics, but the figures and some of the scenes and stuff like that were brought up here because those rides and attractions at Epcot also had to do with travel. So while we're waiting for this place to open up, which is only about 10 minutes from now, let's walk over here and check this thing out. They got a maze for the kitties. Not cat, kitty, your children. It's set up to look like a pretty cool little fort. Now my problem is I get stuck and lost in these things. And it is freezing cold out here. If I get lost, I'm afraid that I may never get out. So I don't think I'm going to venture too deep into it, but let's walk up these stairs, and before we walk down into the maze, I'll just get an overview of what it's like. This is what the Indians had to deal with back in the day. Could you imagine living in the 1800s and having to deal with this? Yes, life was hard. I mean, would you guys look at this place? And believe it or not, this is just a freeway overpass. Everybody, from this amazing roadside attraction, let's go on an adventure. Fortunate and brought my little handy cube lights so we could see dark places like this. Yes, I thought of everything. Back in the old days, they used to put tags on their women. So this was woman number 9. So you know whose wife, you could lose your wife very easy. So yes, we used to tag our women. And if you notice, the women never actually tagged the man. That's just a little bit of history for you guys. I think it's time for me to go. Yes, it won't be too much longer till I'm gonna need something like that if I keep coming up here. It's gonna end up looking just like this eventually. Honestly, vans really don't make great snowshoes. So it seemed like most of the trails started in this general area. So Council Bluffs, Iowa, and stuff like that. St. Joseph's, Missouri. So here you got all the different trails. Oregon Trail, which is the red one, goes to, well, Oregon. Then you get this one here, the Faded Donner Party. Ooh. But they all started right about here. It's hard to believe that within this one freeway overpass, you got so much history. They did an incredible job in theming this place. And it's a multi-level experience. It's not just you're walking over a freeway overpass. You have to go back up and over and over and over different layers throughout this entire experience. And I believe there are elevators in here, but for those of us that have extremely awesome legs, they slap these stairs in here. Talk about your selfie wall. Get much better than this. I am not 100% sure what is Disney, what isn't Disney, but for some reason in my noggin, I'm thinking some of these scenes here are actually brought up from Epcot. From an old attraction that used to sit there where Mission Space sits. And we think we have it hard in our RVs. Wind in the hair, top down, just enjoying the road. And after a day of enjoying America's roadways, what else are you going to do? You're going to find a roadside diner, just like this one. Maybe not just like this one. Let's go inside and see what's on the menu. The waitress seems like she's in a good mood. And she's pouring one of my favorite beverages. I think she's going to miss the cup, though. You're going to miss the cup. This is definitely a pretty... She's been holding that coffee pot like that a very long time. This is very unique, this attraction. I mean, look, check this out. This is new. Got these little windows where you can overlook the freeway down below you. But look at this. You can tell the speeds the cars are going. They got a radar up here. Let's see. Here comes a tractor trailer. Let's see how fast he's going. He's doing 69, 69, 69. He's cruising. This guy is moving along. Definitely a pretty unique place, a great place to kind of stop and stretch your legs. And for a roadside attraction, it's an A+. Well, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day and end today's daily travel vlog from North Platte, Nebraska. Not North Platte, Kerney, Nebraska. Very similar, very close, but different. Kind of like Orlando, Miami. Different. So until the next time, guys, I want to thank my Patreon supporters one last time for helping me get into this amazing place, and I will talk to you on the next one. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all the YouTube goodiness stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.